Okay. That seems to have taken care of it. Maybe. Hopefully, that's not going to be an issue. There's still things missing. What is missing? Why? Okay. Where's my glyph? That should be showing. Okay, and on the worktop. That should be showing as well. Okay, I don't know what any of that was. I don't know if it was showing up on screen or not. It was a Cloudflare error. Why it was there, I don't know. I hope everybody's back. Wow, that's kind of nightmarish. Okay, I gotta let Mrs. Thighs know that I sent. That is. Did we lose everything? Fridge. Now. Okay, where is Twitch? I have no Twitch. There it is. Dashboard. There. And come on, there. All right. Okay, there we go. And I soaked my brush, of course. Chat pause due to scroll. Lovely. And Sari's back. Do we have everything back? I think everything's back up and running. Okay, so let's draw this winner now. We have, I'm going to end closing entries. And our winner is Green Feather. You have won Wisp Prime. Now, if you stick around, I will be able to trade that with you. In fact, if you're online right now, I'm going to swap over here, grab this, and turn that on. And we'll jump into the game in a very short while, and we can make that trade. Okay. Okay. Can somebody do me a favor and say something in chat, please? Anybody?
Welcome back, operator.
Because I am getting nothing here. There is nothing going on.
I want pets so bad.
Okay. There we go. We got that. Okay, Kristen, I see you there. Okay. I'm hoping everything is working. I don't know what that Cloudflare was showing up on just that screen. I hope everything is coming through. That's the wrong part. It's this part I'm looking at. have an ad break again. Really? So is that Cloudflare ad or Cloudflare error showing up on screen for everybody else? It was showing up on mine and I had no way of clearing it. It was showing up on yours. It was broadcasting it, but it wasn't on any of my screens. It was only on the OBS interface. Top left, yeah. It was only on my OBS interface. Yeah, it was very weird. Never seen that before. Ad break has begun. That's really messed things up there. Twitch didn't give audio. Really? That's so strange. Everything's buggering up. There was all sorts of different errors and things that I was getting this morning when I was logging in. Some update. An OBS update that did something. There we go. Okay, let that dry. But the whole point of that is black light. Okay, that can dry. I think now we can start putting pips on the other. Let's see this here. Yeah, that's the effect I'm looking for. That blue glow. That'll be on a number of different places, such as in these here. Gonna take a little bit of work to do, but that's good. Okay, so I'm going to set these aside to dry completely. Back to dice. And the pips are ready. And you know what I forgot? I forgot to bring the dice back. Okay. Give me a second here. I also gotta go over here.
Operator, your inbox exists in a non-zero state. Would you care to check your mail?
Okay. There we go. Okay. Oops. Okay, pip time. Do the easy ones first. Let's just pull them all off first. I'm not fiddling around with this too much. Oh, look, look, there's one that didn't get painted completely. Alright, that needs to be fixed. I'm not putting that in there. I only need 20 anyway. I painted 21. Hopefully there's no others. Okay. Trash. Looks like everything else got done, so perfect. I only had one, and that was the spare. Okay, so this is going to go quick. As soon as I can find my glue. Where'd it go? Where'd I put it? Is that it? Must be it. Those. We just drop it in. That and like that. That doesn't seem stuck. Not enough. So we give it more. That's better. And that one is stuck, so that's good. Okay. 4. Should salt the brush. 3. And 4. Okay. Moving along. There. Don't like that. Oh, there we go. Got it. Photoshop got rained out after a couple shots. That sucks. That shot sucks. You go to all that planning to get something done, and then the weather decides, nope, sorry. go and R. I prefer doing all of my photo shoots outside as well. Indoor photo shoots just don't do the same. It looks so much better when you're outside. There we go. We got 6 more to do, and that's it. So let's pull this off. All hail the cube of random causality. I don't know that it's all that random anymore. Kome seems to have an effect on it. Come on. Out you come. There we go. There we are. Keep checking for that cloud flare. That one Jenga piece or one screw that hold the entire structure together. Yeah. I've never seen that before. Never. That was completely new to me. There we go. That. Ain't she pretty? Okay, now I gotta find the right brush. We gotta do these lines in here. Then she done. That's the wrong way. That way. Snaps right into place. Okay, let's grab a brush. What's those are scrap. Do I need to make a chisel? There's one. Okay, let's give it a try. See how it works. Oops. Do that. Fall on it. Gel all over that one. Okay, moment of truth time. Shake it up. Only a little bit at a time because it dries fairly quickly. Okay, I need a loop so I can see what I'm doing, and a light. See, it's going to take 2 coats to do. We'll do this side now. Oh no, that wasn't cured. Fucker. Oh, come on up. Cannot be fixed. We have a problem. Okay, this, I need to clear coat it before I do anything else. Okay, so that's not going to work. That is definitely not working. Yeah, oh. Not working at all. Okay, so I'm getting some transference here. The blue is actually dissolving and mixing in with the pink. So that means I'm going to have to clean that brush with some acetone first. Okay, let me grab my acetone. I'll be right back. A little glass jar around here somewhere, and I'm not sure where it is. Great, I think maybe I've just sacrificed a brush. Yep. Okay, so one brush down. This gets set aside. I will have to clear coat it before I can do anything else to it. All right, so we'll move on to something else. That is disappointing. There. These will go to the back. Which way did it go? That way. There we go. Yep. So that just means we got to do this. We have more for this, so that's okay. That goes on here, like that. Now this is also going to be mahogany when it's done, but that, grab the other pieces that I just made disappear. Yeah, the goddess of arts has taken their tithe. Yeah, unfortunately. That one goes in there. Ridiculously fine details in this. Kaz's work can sometimes be very maddening. Very intricate, but very maddening. Her work is absolutely amazing, though. Okay, now let's see how it looks. Look at this. Watch that. See? pretty. Look at that. Love the glow. That's actually showing up quite well. See, this is going to have to be displayed under blacklight to give it the full effect. So what I'm doing, I have ordered blacklight. I've ordered blacklight LEDs, and I'm going to make a stand for the grimoire, a full-on stand with the lamp. The lamp is going to be the UV light. So the book will actually be able to sit there on display, pages open, and the blacklight will all show. You can actually flip the pages. It's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Now the other thing is, all that blacklight also gets seen on the top. So over here, on this side, we'll do some black light on this side. Where is my... Where's my grimoire notebook? It actually has the right markings on it. I think it's upstairs. Might be upstairs. I don't want to go up again. Well, the other option is, let's see, we have a grimoire right there on PNG. Wrong mouse. So we have a grimoire right there. So we can do some of that detail in here. The back half. Okay. All right. We'll go over here. New brush. And this one, with this little one. Okay. Now it's actually okay to overpaint this for effect, as long as it's faint enough where you've overpainted. Where's my black light? Pretty good. Not that noticeable in the dark. I need a ring light with black light, or just an overhead light. This is going to overheat. Not too much of that. It's a good effect. I like it. That actually looks like a really good effect. Okay, and then we need these. I think the unevenness also gives it a little bit more of an effect. I mean, without that, that actually looks like it's hardly any even there. That is just amazing. Get right in there. Up the edges. And there. Damn. That looks amazing. Okay. Now in here. And up there. Jeez. I love this. This is great. Let's take this out a little bit more. Okay, let's grab the next piece. Oh, I've got another line here to do. Right up in here. Okay, let's grab the other piece from underneath here. And the horns. Okay. Oh, glowing case with fog would be great. There. And up here. Now, as I'm walking around the con, this is not really going to be visible. However, the one in the Laverian will have it stand with the black light on it. It must be lit up. Must be lit. All right. So we're going to lay these in place. Let's get the obols in there. Just for effect. Oh, the teeny tiny little pieces too. That one's off the side, it's fine without right now. Okay. Got them all. I think I do. Add attack again. This one. Get in there, snap in there. Good. There we go. Now we'll grab this like that. And then that one. Okay. And I've got pink all over this now. Come on. Jesus. Playing with fire here. Bugger. Not being careful enough. Back now? Okay, what was the question? There was a question there. What was it? Yes, I do intend on joining you. I do not want to miss it this year. I mean, it's all going to depend on whether or not I can save the funds. Flights to Ontario for me are very expensive right now. Oh, I'm doing the other one. I missed a piece here. Hang on. That was the long one. There we go. Okay. That one there. I have a piece that has to be shaved down properly to get in place. That goes like that. Wow. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I need a good bright black light in here. You have a t-shirt with your PFP on it. I have a t-shirt with my PFP. I also have this hoodie. Just full camera so you can see this here. So the hoodie that I'm wearing, my name across the chest, my name on the arm, my name in Orokin on the other arm, and my glyph on the back. You'll be able to see me. I will be visible. Very visible. Okay, this here goes up on this corner. Let's move this out of the way so I don't pink anything again. Okay. And this one goes over here. Get in. There we go. Now where else do we need it? There's lines in here that need highlighting. That goes off to the side. Get these out of the way. Girl needs coffee. Yeah, well, my cosplay was pretty recognizable a couple of years ago. I mean, any cosplay is always going to be recognizable. I had no idea that Cyber Mercy had face blindness. No idea at all. Okay, where'd my... There it is. There we go. Caffeine. Recognizes you by voice and body language. That is very different kind of problem. I don't think I've ever met anybody before with that. Let's see how that looks. Take some of that out. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Don't have racks to tell me. Damn. Look at that. Right in there. There, into that crack there. At first glance, it doesn't look like anything's even there, too. And that looks great, just like that. Huh. I'm loving this. This is great. Never worked with blacklight paint before. Just beautiful. I love the way it's all showing up. Yeah, I'm finding that I have to paint it under the black light. If I don't, I can't really see what I'm doing. And I can just see it. I'm going back and forth between the two so that I can actually get the right effect. Cracks. All right, Shem, have a great day. Hope it all goes well for you. Thank you for being here. All right. It's called your name blindness. Terrible at remembering names, even though you met. Yeah, that's rough. I have a problem with names. I try, and when I first meet somebody, I try and use their name as much as possible. That helps me to cement their name into my own head. Okay, now anything on the actual ovals? Hard to tell. I don't think there's any on the ovals. It's just on the book. Okay, pull these out. Let's just get right in here. Right there. Bottom and put them back. There. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's got it. The glare from the light unfortunately kind of spoils the effect for you. but it is there. Yes, I will be on again on Wednesday. What is the time? It's 10 o'clock already. Okay. I need to do a little bit more detail in here. Right in there. Off. A bit more. Get right in here. In there. A little bit thicker in there. I want to glow up through the shadow. This page is just about ready to cement together too. There we go. I think that's got it. Need to go back to lurking. All right, sewing calls. Know that. Have a good day. I hope you don't overstitch anything. Or skip a stitch. All right. There we go. It's beautiful. Look at that. That is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Going to be absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous. That color worked really well. Okay. That's just... I am stunned. I am absolutely stunned. I think this cover is ready, except for this oval. There are details on this oval that I need to change. All right. I don't want to take it apart. I really don't. But the underside has to be painted properly. The question is, do I do it in bronze or do I do it in mahogany? So the underside of all this, pull it off. You have to disturb everything, break it all, and I cannot show you really properly, but the underside there, you can just barely see it in the face camera. That bit in there has to be either mahogany or bronze. I'm not sure which. I don't know which to do. I like both. I'm partial to the bronze though. I think I'm going to do it in the bronze. That's this color in here. I think that'll be much nicer. And then the whole thing. The other thing is, do I do matte coat on it or gloss coat or both? So if I do this, okay, this piece needs to be matte coated. The leather bit has to be matte coated. Everything else has to be gloss coated. Okay. Oh, I see a spot missed. Spots that are not showing properly. A bit more. These did not get painted. Right in there. That's got it. Okay. Another look. Yeah. Looks good. It looks so good. Okay, this definitely needs to be matte coated. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to do parts of it separately, do all those different coatings separately, and then cement it all together. All right, so that is all that I can do on that today. I'm going to put this together back in the box as it is. Because that just looks beautiful. And that's one cover. The other cover is this. So I've got to paint all that. That's all got to be painted. The other pieces also have to be painted. So there's also, okay, this piece gets mist gray. This one's sanded and primed and ready. The other pieces are not. So we can start working on them. Glass away. I need to take a brief break because caffeine is rented, and I will be right back. Okay, I need to get the right screen here. I've lost my cursor. Bear with me. I'm back. Exclamation point rigged for your chance to win 75 platinum courtesy of Digital Extremes. And Green Feather, if you're still there, I am going to be able to trade as soon as we swap over to the camera. What's Streamlabs Auto Mod doing? I don't know. What is it doing right now? Oh, you're a subscriber. That's why. Subscribers get 2. That's one of the bonuses. Almost got rank 7. Nice. Okay, I'm going to change the camera here to worktop. And I don't need that in there. But I do have a whole bunch of new parts that need to be cleaned up, primed and ready. All these newly printed pieces I'm working on. All those. I'll just go through these and get them cleaned up. One at a time. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 of those. That's good. I don't need 4. I just needed 1. Of course. Now the question is, do I redesign one? Do I really want to redesign the piece here and the spine? For the prototype, it'd be easier to change the pages if I do. No, I can do that later. The spine comes apart, so that's fine. I don't need to worry about it. I only need 4, so take this one. Got one already done. Yes, my desk is a mess. You approve. Good. Yeah, it's always a mess. It is so hard to keep clean because I'm always busy and I just never have time to actually stop, take a breather, and take care of it.
Lizard, 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 lizard,
More lizards.
lizard.
There we are. Okay. You should see my other desk. My other desk is an absolute pile. I have a pile of stuff all over it, and it's literally piled up. I normally can tell you where anything is. I can't tell you where anything is right now. Cannot tell you at all. These pieces here, these little tabs, they are not part of the finished product. These help me to line it all up on the jig. That's all that they're there for. They get trimmed off later. You can see a little score mark in it, so they actually break off. Okay, so that goes there. Let's grab the jig. Pages here. There's the jig. And we need a cover. Thought I had covers. I have one here. This is the one I need. Okay. So we put the jig together. Put that on the jig. This goes up here for now. Bonk. Exclamation point bonk to record how many times I've hit the microphone. That goes there. This lines up there. Just like that. Helps me to line it all up. Now I can glue that down if I can find it again. Where did I... Well, can't find it. Open another bottle. I go through this stuff like crazy, you know? Yes, I meant to say that pun. That was intentionally. Now that I've lifted it, the jig is up. Yeah, how you doing, Duskus? Punny guy. Oops, dropping things again. I need a lot more crazy glue. I need to get this in a very large bottle instead of these.
Oh, damn.
And good morning to you too. All right, let's see. This out. Little dabble, do ya? Should come. Across. Go. Cap that. Still kicking. Oh God, a month on with COVID. Dude, that is just awful. I really feel for you. That is just absolutely awful. Okay. I'll just squish that down. These things are great because crazy glue doesn't stick to them. Helps me wipe things away. But it will transfer crazy glue onto other things. And it looks like
Yes, it's coffee time.
Is it?
Coffee.
Okay, I'll get a coffee.
Coffee.
How you doing, Rex?
Chino. Java. Yes.
Yep, there's a bit in here that I haven't trimmed out. Not good. There it goes. Okay. Coffee time. Thank you. Third run at long COVID. Jeez, dude. Need to get some glue for gluing PLA. I use, depending on the functionality of the part, I use either Gorilla Glue, the construction cement from Gorilla Glue, or I use just Crazy Glue or other cyanoacrylates. Okay, so there's that piece. Next is the second portion of it here. Bit here. All needs to be cleaned off. Clean off all this. See. Oh, look. We should be able to draw our winner now. Hey, Fem Army Vet, how are you? Can we get a shout out for Fem Army Vet, please? Thank you. And in the meantime, I'm going to draw. That's okay. There is another chance to win later on this morning. Our winner, though, is Gizmo. You've won 75 platinum. Let me just add you to the list here. If I can grab my go there. And copy. Control V. Now this will all be paid out on the 9th. Green Feather, I will be able to make that trade with you probably in about half an hour. Go on to that in about half an hour. Okay. Still loaded up for relics. I intend on doing some relic runs today, so that's great. That is perfect. I'm all ranked up with the new guy. I can't remember his name. Why can't I remember his name? There's so many names. Fem Army Vet, I am doing really good. It's been chaos at work. We are moving the warehouse and almost all of the racks now are out of the building. We've only got a few racks left to go and it has just been crazy. All of our stock is still in the old building. Once all the racks are over and up, we start moving everything and we'll be shut down for maybe 4 or 5 days while we move everything to the new warehouse and shut down the old building. Yeah, moving an entire warehouse, and it is huge. We have the lion's share of this building that we're currently in, and we will have half the building in the new building. We have about 3/4. But the benefit of the new place is we have a 10-year lease, so we don't have to do this again for 10 years. And while it is a smaller footprint, we have much more usable space for racking. We'll actually get 6 whole complete racks more than we currently have. That is huge given the fact that they're all 26 feet tall. It's better set up. As far as comfort goes, I don't know really about comfort other than the fact that I know that my office now has a roof. So I can keep it warm during the winter. I don't know how it's going to be during the summer though. But I can bear heat a lot easier than I can bear the cold. So there is that. Right now my only thoughts are warmth. I've been wearing my parka because the warehouse has been getting very cold. No, don't have a seal. There's a roof, of course, on the warehouse, but the shipping desk is open to the whole warehouse. The new shipping desk is actually a shipping office. So the office, my office and the boss's office, while they are linked, they're also fully enclosed. So there is actually a roof over top. So the space, I'm not sharing the overhead space with the rest of the warehouse. And to heat the warehouse is one ridiculous, trying to heat the whole warehouse, because it's only at the floor that you really need it heated. The rest of the warehouse doesn't have to be heated. And heating it is, the cost of heating in the warehouse is astronomical. Apparently when the company had moved into the current warehouse, somebody had turned on the heat. And what had happened is the cost, that 1 month heating was $8,000 for 1 month of heat. So instead of paying that every month, the company decided to give us parkas and leave the heat off. We kept the snow. Still on the first cup of coffee. That's okay. Takes me a while to figure things out too. $8,000 a month. Yeah. 8,000 Canadian, so that would be like 6,000 American ish. Something like that. But still stupid expensive. It doesn't make sense to heat a warehouse when the product inside does not need to be heated. It's office furniture. There's nothing that the cold is going to damage. Moisture, yes, but cold, no. What? Yeah, $8,000 heating bill. It's a warehouse. 30-foot ceiling. Okay, just imagine the amount of space you've got. And it's a huge warehouse. I'm not sure what the actual square footage is, but it's big. It is a very big building that we're in. Okay, little bits at a time. We do this step at a time. So line here. All the way along. Pop this in to the jig. Now imagine if I had to do this without the jig. It would not be as easy trying to get it all evenly lined up. Yeah, we have, let's see, given the fact that it's 100 yards deep and about 300 yards wide and 30 feet tall. That's about how big our warehouse is. It is enormous. So 300 by 900 by 30 high feet. 8 buildings. Oh God. That's awful. Okay. Do the next bit in one go. 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 That, I think, has it. This is one of the pages for the grimoire. Be able to get this all assembled, primed, painted, and done very shortly. I'm in the last stages of doing the grimoire. We're working on earlier. We were working on the the black lighting for it. So I've used black light paint in certain sections of it to give some highlight. Now these little tabs, they are not part of the book or the model. They just break right off. They're supposed to break off. Not breaking off that easy, but if just fold them down a little bit like that, back and forth, and then use an X-Acto knife, they'll come right out. So that great big book on the corner, that's what we're working on. There we go. Now I can shave that down. Oh, you've not seen what we were doing earlier. You think that looks amazing. That's nothing compared to, pull it out again. I gotta move this. Oops, that doesn't need to be there. Okay. So I'll just pop this out like this here and open her up. Things have shifted a bit, but pull that out of there. This is what we got. Some pieces have shifted. Obviously, you got to put them back, but you get the idea there with that. But where did the light go? Here it is, right beside me. Can't see a thing on this mess of a desk, but there is blacklight highlights on it. The book itself is intended to be displayed under blacklight. Those highlights will all help it to glow. Got to do a little bit more work on it. The mahogany looking pieces, they need to be done with a matte coat or a matte finish, and everything else is done with a gloss. The second grimoire that I'm going to be doing, going to Kaz, the gold pieces are going to be done in a mirror finish gold. It's a little bit more expensive, but the finish on it is just spectacular. It's absolutely spectacular with that finish. Okay. So I've got 1 page, 2 page. This needs a little bit more cleaning up. No, you can't see what I'm doing, but there's that. Now, I have new pages to go in as well. So this piece here, to go with the final product, I was going to use... Why do I have 4 pieces in there? I shouldn't have 4. 1, 2. Why do I have 4? Shouldn't be 4. Should just be 2. That. And then this. Like that. Okay. So these are all sandwiched together, and I got a problem. So, barely draw stick figures full. For drawing, I'm not very good. I can draw I can do mechanical drawings. I can't do the others. I can't draw faces or hands or anything like that. It's just, that's beyond me, beyond my skill set. I'm not good at drawing people. People for me end up being like stick figures as well. Okay, so that there, iridescent page. And this iridescent page, 2 of them interfere with each other. You get a slightly differing effect, and then that. All of those go together, and then that goes on top, like that. Then take the jig again. And the page goes in place. This gets laid in. Each layer and then cemented in. This can only be done after everything is painted. Cannot do it before it's painted, otherwise it will just not work. That has to be glued in place, otherwise it can be popped out, and I don't want that happening. Every page has to stay in its frame. And then over that goes the final frame piece. There, with the hinges in place as well, and then that is your page, which is also blacklight reflective. So you got a blacklight effect on that as well. I've got a different colored sheet as well. I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with for mine. Come on, open up. But this one here has more of a green effect to it. When it's all crinkled up. Let's see it here on this end here where I crinkled it a bit more. That there is the effect. So I think maybe this one might be better. We'll see. What I want to do is use my own grimoire as an autograph book, but it has to be signed with the right ink. Has to be an invisible ink that's only visible in black light. So people will be able to sign on the page, and then because it's signed in black light, it won't actually show until it's actually on display properly. So I'll be using an invisible ink for that. So I can put this away now. That in there. I have another page here. A lot of sanding needs to be done on other frame pieces, or these frame pieces can be set. I have a bunch of page pieces being printed off right now. I've got one currently on the printer. I don't know if you can hear the printer or not, but that's what's going on. 2 pages there, 2 extras. Don't need the extras. I'll use them. They will be used. And we just need to separate all these now. Okay. Sometimes I think there's just too much work doing all these. There is another way that I can print these without having the this stuff, this bit here, but I haven't taken the time to modify the print files to do that. It's a little bit more work in Blender to do. Then I wouldn't have to use a brim. There would be no trimming except for little points at the corners. That would be it. There's a lot of other pieces I'm missing. There's another box. That box. Where's the pink box? Ah, there it is. Okay. Found the one I'm looking for. Ah, I've got a lot more pages printed than just the two. I think what's on the printer right now might be the last page piece. Okay, so there's that. Pink box, out it comes. I need the jig again. The jig is up. One page. Broken page. Unsanded pages. Here we go. These are all the unsanded parts. But I can piece parts of them together. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the one on the printer is the last page piece I need. Perfect. Since using the Frostbite Cryo Plate, Biko, no brims. Plate instructions warn against using brim. Really? Well, what I have done in the past, when I spend the time to do it on the actual print file, is use tabs. Little tabs that print a dot off to the side and a line going to the corner. We have an ad starting in 45 seconds. When the ad hits, we're going to switch over to the game. So no actual... I'll just get rid of the fluff here. Part of the hinge seat on this needs to be cleaned out too, so we'll do that as well. We have an ad. Oh, I wanted to get this on here. Missing a piece. There we go. All right. Clean these out all the way around. There we go. Good there, and this one. Why is it that they say not to use brims? I mean, brims are convenient, definitely, but they're a pain to clear off. I keep forgetting we're in an ad. Okay, that can now go on the jig. Got it done enough to do that. No, not really. There's still fluff and bits to come off. They're interfering with the jig. That. Single layer is, yeah, okay. From the frostbite plate. I see, yeah. Every once in a while, I will print a sacrificial layer of material onto my print bed just to grab all the extra stuff that doesn't come off cleanly with all the buildup of prints. And again, that's just the brims that I'm cleaning off. There. There we go. And that there. It's not quite 11 o'clock yet. Okay, there we are. Now I can do this. That needs to be trimmed, cleaned off. No glue, no hairspray, just clean with dish soap and warm water. It's like the one that I've got. Not a frostbite. It's I can't remember the name of it. It's a spring steel plate, magnetic, and it's got a goldish kind of coat on it. I can't remember what it's called though. But I love it. It works great. Very convenient for pulling parts off without having to use a scraper or anything like that. So one thing I hate about the my current printer, yeah, PEI. My printers come with a glass bed that's textured, and it's got it's a particular coat that's, when it cools off, it's supposed to release, but sometimes it doesn't. And it doesn't take long before the very first print, or a print, usually in your first month of ownership, will tear a piece out. So I've replaced my print beds. Okay, here we go. All right, we're set, we're ready. Good. Let's do this. Next one. There. It welds to the glass. Yep, I've had that. But even PLA can do that. Okay. That's good. Go. Next piece. And like the last one, we're going to do it all in one. Up there. Over to here. There we go. And cap that. And we get it in place. PLA will sometimes, the textured glass on an Anycubic is supposed to release both of them easily, but it doesn't always happen. And that's when you end up with trouble, and it's just kind of taking a chunk out of the coating, which is a pain. And it's happened to both my machines, but I don't even have that on there anymore anyway, so that is fine. And that didn't snip down for some reason. There another drawing started? No, not yet. One coming soon. Okay. We'll make a drawing once we're into the game. Breaking down turkeys. That's always fun. Oh no. Oh no, too much. Squeezed a bit too hard. Don't want to miss an opportunity. Yeah, that's always bad when you do. Okay, and that one. There we go. That one's ready. Still need a lot of sanding to do on this one, but that will do fine. 21-pound turkey. That is huge. Mrs. Thighs and I have been going to much smaller turkeys. Very small turkeys, because it's very often just the two of us. The kids have their own family traditions. I mean, we get invited, of course, but we don't have to do the cooking anymore. So, but we still like to do our own. So we'll do a turkey for ourselves and save it all. We've gotten so much into freezing now. We've got two freezers full of food. I hardly had to do any grocery shopping yesterday because we've got so much. Okay, that can go in there now. All right, that's 2 pages ready. Never knew turkeys come that big. I have seen, the biggest one I've ever seen was 30 pounds. That was huge. A 30-pound turkey. But we're talking Costco. Costco goes big. Okay. A little bit of misalignment there. Just pare that off. File will do the rest. That's fine there. Okay. Selectively bred to the point where they're crippled and can't walk. I'm not surprised. Mrs. Thighs and I have been looking at all the food that we've been eating and trying to eat a lot more ethically as well. We've actually started eating tofu a lot more than we ever have before. It's hard to be cruel to a soybean. You have to go out of your way. All right. That is all the craft work for today. I need to take a very brief break. Swap over to the other seat, the desk, and return some of the coffee. So I'll be a minute or two and I'll be right back. is the right button here. Be right back.
Operator, Ordis is picking up a distress signal. Wait, no. It's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency!
There. Sorry. Okay. Thanks. I thought I hit the button. Never looked at the monitor. Okay. Farm Army Vet. Enter now. Exclamation point rigged for your chance to win 75 platinum. And as I was saying before, but I was muted, we still haven't turned the heat on in this place. So it's -2 outside apparently. And it was getting cold. And the brief break that I took there just stopped, made me very aware of how cold it was. Okay, so I'm ready to do a bit of relic runs. If anybody wants to join in, Gizmo, are you up for relic runs? Let's see. Give you an invite. Anybody else want to go? We are up and ready, raring to go. I'm going to leave it on public. I'm going to swap out to Noko to hold my beer.
Saddle up.
All right. What is my loadout? I got, okay, my standard loadout, and that is I could probably add one in. Fem Army Vet, are you there? I'll take a look at in a moment here, Gizmo. Just messaging. There she is. Okay. That's not a bad idea to just tell me. Okay. I don't need that screen up anymore, so that's fine. Alright, so what do we got for relics in our... Where's our Omnis? There he is. Oh, Kuva Grenier. On the Zariman. Wow, I'm up for it. I'm going to grab a random relic. That looks good. Faster to type muted than look for a command. Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. That's not a bad idea. Probably do that. Let me see here. I have commands. Custom. Okay, I'll do that later. And there's Doskius. Fem Army Vet, are you listening? I don't see you. A little bit of time left.
Enemy activity has enraged the Void Angels. They're ripping the Albrecht membrane, exposing this entire ship to a void flood.
Your organic brains can
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Vitablast is everywhere except for where it should be. Grab some and stuff it in a rupture. Gather up nearby Vitablast and bring it to the ruptures.
Are near a fissure. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
I think I went off the map. Oops.
You may notice combat conditions worsening.
Uh-huh. I just fell off the map. Oops. Alright.
Rupture closed. The Angels have torn open another rupture. Fill it with Vitablast before this whole ship goes topsy-turvy. Something just changed. Any fighting difficulties to report?
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
That's a wall.
Oh, look! You sealed a rupture. Not bad.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the Maverick, I think.
Void floods have a tendency to wash in terrible things. One of those things is approaching. Do be careful. Did you have a chance to ask it where it came from before you killed it?
Nope.
Should you need a break, self-extract at the marked location.
No, stand. Sevagoth Prime. Look at that. Take that one. Your net's lagging? All right. Okay, so we'll exit then. Didn't even realize that you had been out. Wow. Okay. Laggy's not good. Alright, where is exit? On the map, this way. Oh my goodness. Really? There it is.
Praise the Golden Masters for another glorious.
Oh, that's blurry. And up the elevator. Alrighty. Up here. And might as well go this way. Alright.
The Zeraman is holding steady.
Okay, Gizmo, are you able to jump back in? We'll try it again. Anybody else want to join in? While we're still doing this? And we can pick our winner now.
We need all.
The winner is Dusk, yes. You've won 75 platinum. Courtesy of Digital Extremes. I have your information, I'm pretty sure. Yours begins with a C, correct? I think. Let me double check that here, because I know I have you in here in this list. Yep, okay, perfect. I did remember it correctly. Where is that there? Just go back here. It's been a little bit of time here. There you are. You have to do angels. Oh, to do that area. Oh, okay. Well, we can jump in and do a different one then. That's not a problem. I'll just mark that as saved.
Let's
and
make this place work.
so I will leave this and go back to my orbiter. Okay. Try this again. And we'll do a different one. Oh, Nightwave stuff.
It's time for
Excuse me.
Nora to say goodnight.
Okay, and that can go back up on my screen there. Alright, so we'll just jump in and we'll do another. Let's see, so I can take you to an Axie Fisher on Hydra. That's a capture. Let's go for a little bit longer mission. Capture, sabotage, defense, capture, defense. Oh my goodness, really? Okay, let's try this one. I've not done a Jupiter defense in a while, so grab a random one again. And we'll jump into here. This one isn't locked for taxiing.
If lost upon the plains outside Cetus, you may derive sustenance from mineral-dense termite droppings, which the Ostrons call Ito Da. You may also never form a consonant again, but at least you will not be dead.
I don't know, artist. That sounds pretty disgusting. Oh, I was going to change the background color. My wallpaper on my PC. Dragon Rider. Kern Lover.
Elemental condensers, helium-3 processors. Alet's facility is consuming Jupiter's resources on a massive scale. Operator, you certainly have an eye for strategic targets. Ordis has marked key infrastructure for demolition. Get in there and kick access the facility.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Charge back up.
We're near a fissure. Corrupted
Whoa, no,
reactant.
Oh,
Use it to crack open a relic.
that was
Don't
dumb.
forget the reactant. You need
Very
more
dumb.
to open that relic.
That was pretty quick.
The relic has been cracked open.
We haven't even gotten to our target yet.
First targets marked. Render them non-functional.
Wait a second. Is this a sabotage? I thought we were doing...
These elemental condensers are the heart of Alet's
thought we were
operation.
doing a
His profit
defense.
center. Smash it up! Helium-3 processors are key to the operation of this facility's reactor cores. It would be a shame if something happened to them. Most efficient, operator. Ordis has located the next bank of machinery. Now, turn your attention to the reactor core. Locate the console and initiate the overdrive sequence. Overdrive sequence in progress. This will take a few moments. Do not allow Alan's personnel to reverse the sequence.
Yeah. think I want to do this one again with Nova. There we go.
Success! Core melt initiated. In a few brief moments, this facility will cease to exist. May orders suggest running for your life.
Take the ducats.
Another job well executed.
Okay. Let's swap my frame. Anybody else want to join us? I'll go back to Noko because would be fun.
All set. Service your weapons myself.
Let's see. Can we do that one again? I think it had only 10 seconds left on the timer when we did it. So we got mobile defense, void cascade. That's on Zariman. Conjunction survival. That's okay. Mobile defense. Axie Fisher Neo. Defense capture. That's on Europa. Let's try this one. Just for the I do like Noko. Noko is fun. Noko is very fun to play. So with new primes coming, you want to have your ducats.
Ordis wonders, why is he here? Ordis supposes everyone
That's
has to
what's
be
wrong
somewhere.
here. I'm listening to the wrong earbud in one ear. I need this one. That's better. Now I got it in stereo. Stereo. We wiggle for luck. Oh, sorry. I didn't even see your rainbow kitty.
Our position
Sorry,
has
where
been
are you?
compromised.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Corpus have tech weapons.
Very
We'll need to
faded,
be
though.
careful.
Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Okay, I gotta collect some of this. There we go. And look, 2 more tarot chassis.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
need more energy. That was printing energy. You can't jump on that.
Transference still holding.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more
No,
of the enemy.
we can go more. I'm ready to go more. Bratton Prime stock. Interesting.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Left.
For the Lotus.
There we are.
Your sacred tokens shall remain secure from the grasp of the idols.
He didn't have a chance. Just gotta pick up the ducat though, or whatever that thing is. Sorry, Lucas. My guess is it was a little bit overwhelming for you. There we go. Down the hole.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave
I
now
can still go.
or continue fighting?
Let's see. Forma 15, 15, 15. I'll take the Forma this time. Which reminds me, there's more to do. Come on, Twiglet. Twigget. Keep coming. No? Okay. Alrighty. That one looks good.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Like shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, that reactant. It's everywhere.
You
You have collected enough reactants to open your relic.
Hand is numb. Very, very numb. Bah. Right here's a good place to bounce. Try this spot. No, hard to see. Center seems to still be the best. Up. There we are. Oh, I missed him.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
So what do you say, Gizmo? You still ready? Still able to go? Oh, Nautilus Prime Systems, 45, 15, 45. Take that. We'll go for this last round.
Continue to
There we go.
defend. You will be rewarded for your
Down the
bravery.
hole again. Alright, that's enough of that.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
One here. Ah, I missed that one. Sorry. I was gonna snooze that one again. Come on, buddy, where are you? He'll appear somewhere. Gotcha. the mission is over, and that's going to have to be it for me for the day. Kill this guy. Come on. Trying to hit my teleport and I don't have one. Where are you, dude? Oh, now we're on the 12th wave.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
No, we're gonna leave now. It's gonna have to be it for me for the day. Gauss Prime it is. 45 ducats. We are collecting ducats. So I will be back again on Wednesday evening. I'm back to my regular schedule, I believe. Things have calmed down enough at work that I'm able to... Well, I've adapted enough at work that I can actually be on Wednesday evenings. So I will be back again Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. Pacific time. And until then, we are going to be raiding out to... Let's see. Go over here. We are going to go to Vec. PNX Vector, he is currently streaming Warframe, of course. There he is. Time to head out to him. I will, again, schedule this week, Wednesday evenings, Sunday mornings. I will be working more on both projects. I've got to do some clear coat and fixing of what I messed up on the other the other, and we're going to be starting to work in earnest on the Regulators Prime as well. Until Wednesday, everybody, stay safe, have a great day, and keep dancing.
Or Rana. I think you've done this justice. What you need to do, Magic Fires! Hey, welcome to the stream. So good to see you. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome everybody. Those of you that are new here, I'm Vec.